Are you here for the tour?
Why, yes, I am.
Great, come on in. Well, welcome to our beautiful little house on wheels.
It's
I'm gonna
lovely.
Take you around and show you everything and just give you a little tour. I haven't done this before, so this will be fun. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go ahead and just start up here with the bedroom.
Okay, let's go.
We've got our master bedroom. A nice queen size bed.
Wow.
Actually, the most comfortable mattress that we've had. So
Oh,
we
really?
enjoy coming and laying our heads down and resting at night. We each have a
cool,
little
nice.
nightstand on each side.
Yeah.
One small little closet. So that's really one thing
Ooh,
here
that's
with
it?
our RV that we haven't been as pleased with is
Yeah.
the small amount of storage. We've got 3 drawers and just a small little closet.
Oh, wow.
Did improvise by putting in a little bookshelf type of cubby hole, and Frank
cool.
has a few and I have a few, and we just kind of keep some of our folded clothes up there.
Yeah,
We do have nice storage under the bed. I'm not going to show you that though.
Ah, what's in there?
All right, come on out and let's see what else we've got.
Okay.
We've got our one and only bathroom that has a shower.
Oh,
So come on in here
wow.
and take a look. It's a nice
Nice.
sized bathroom. We've got
Neat.
storage here. This actually, there's a lot of storage here. 'Cause we have a lot
Yeah.
of things here. We have nice storage under the sink. We have a nice sized shower.
Yeah.
A very, very nice size.
Oh, and a laundry
Keep our laundry
basket.
basket in there. But
Ha, ha, ha,
lots
ha.
of places to hang up our towels and just utilize this full size bathroom. We have
Yeah.
a half bath too. I'll show you that in just a minute.
Okay,
Right
sounds
here,
great.
Before we go much further, I just want to show you our control panel.
Oh,
We
wow.
have all of our awning. We have our awning and our slide options.
That's so
here to
cool.
Slide them out and slide them in. We've got our lights.
Yeah.
These are all outside lights. And
Oh,
we can
neat.
either warm up our water with electric or gas.
Wow.
And we have the water pump for when the electricity goes out and we need to turn the water pump on if we're boondocking or we don't have our electricity going. But
Ah, cool.
This is nice, and we have a old-fashioned little thermostat here, but one of these days Frank is going to replace it and make it a little bit more modern.
Oh, cool.
But you step right into the den when you come down these stairs, and so take a look.
All right.
Here we are in the den
Wow.
and kitchen combo.
Beautiful.
And we did some rearranging. We got rid of the table and chairs that typically goes here, and we
Yeah.
did do our couch. We have lots of nice windows. We actually have
Yeah.
a pleasant amount of storage out here.
Yeah,
Up
that's
here
pleasant.
in the TV case, we've got lots of storage up here where we keep our books and different things that we need for homeschooling or for
Yeah.
work. We have lots of space down here near where the radio is.
Ah, cool.
Really over here, there's still a lot of storage.
Yeah.
Nice cabinet space,
Yeah.
deep,
So deep.
real deep, all the way back.
Yeah,
down
real deep.
the microwave, and just lots of room to put your plates and all the other dishes, as well as some drawers here for silverware and serving spoons.
Wow, that's
We've got
wonderful.
a nice little oven.
Yeah.
It's just the right size for us to do some cooking. A 3-burner stovetop
Oh, wow.
and a decent sized refrigerator. It's definitely
Sweet.
not a household size refrigerator, but it's big enough for us to get the things we need every 3 or 4 days from the store.
Yeah,
Back here,
that's
before we
perfect.
get to the second bedroom, once again, we have a lot more storage space out here. We utilize this for our pantry.
Yeah.
This one for our spices. And up here, we've got coffee mugs and glasses. So
Oh, cool.
we're pretty pleased with the amount of storage we have out here in the den, but definitely could use more in the bedroom, as you see when we get into Jennings' bedroom.
Okay,
So this
cool.
is our second bedroom.
Oh,
Once
wow.
again, a little tight on the storage space. We did utilize
okay.
another bookcase type item to put some folded t-shirts and other clothes for her, so it is kind of
Yeah.
an open concept, but it gets the job done. And she's got the bunk beds here with some storage underneath. She's got a couple drawers, so that's nice.
Cool.
But the double bunk, and so we use a lot of this area up here for her for storage.
Yeah.
But it does have a half bath.
Oh,
So
cool.
back here in her bedroom,
Nice.
she's got a nice size half bath.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Toilet.
Oh, what a
sink,
beautiful
place
scene.
to put all her makeup. You know, she's a teenager, so she's got a lot of makeup, so a lot of room there. Different items she likes to keep on the wall.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that Billie Eilish picture. Wow, that's great.
So that kind of takes you through the house. But
Yeah.
since we bought this, we did buy this used, and since we bought it, we have painted the
Yeah.
interior. We means Frank.
Ha 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 ha.
The interior. As you can see, we've got pretty white walls. Everything
Yeah.
was sort of tan and brown. So we
Yeah, it
did
looks
keep
great.
the brown here,
Right.
which we may still do something with later. But we
Mhm.
did paint the walls white. We
Yeah.
did update the window treatments,
Yeah.
and we
Looks
did
nice.
paint the TV cabinet area with
Oh,
this
cool. I love
sea
that
blue
color.
So that's about all that I can think of, and we appreciate you coming for our tour today.
Thank you
We
so
recommend
much.
just starting. You know, we could have gone big and gone new, but we went with one that was used.
Right.
It definitely had a lot of life left in her,
Uh-huh.
and we're happy to have done it that way. So we recommend just getting started however you can, and this is how we could get started, and we're absolutely loving it.
That's great.
Hey y'all. Alright, let's
Hey.
start a quick tour of our StarCraft 29 VHS. It's a 2018, but let's go through it real quick.
Okay, cool.
Let's get down to the quick important stuff. Here's my makeshift level that I use. Alright,
nice.
Come on around here. We do have some. This is our little area for our propane.
Whoa,
There we
that's a
go.
lot
We
of
got two
propane.
tanks. Here's this side is a storage. It's a mess, but this is where I
Yeah.
keep a lot of stuff that
It's a little messy.
associates with our water.
Right.
But anyway, it is a pass through, so we can
Cool. Nice.
get through to the other side.
Uh-huh.
But this is primarily for water, sewer, that sort of
Gotcha.
thing.
Uh-huh.
This is the vent for our water heater.
Right. Right.
This is our water hookup, obviously. We have connection. There is an outside little shower. It's locked right now, so I can't open it.
Oh, cool.
Here is our 50 amp hookup.
Right on.
There are two gray tanks. We have one black tank.
Okay.
There's
Nice.
one gray tank here, and another one up front. Back here, we added this cargo carrier on here just for
Oh,
extra
sweet.
space.
That's good.
We keep our generator in there,
Nice.
and two spare tires because you never can be too prepared.
That's right.
I did
Safety
have a
first.
friend of mine weld this bumper, or actually hitch mounted support.
Oh,
So
cool.
all this weight is not directly on the bumper.
Oh,
the
smart.
Rear bunkhouse
Uh-huh.
slide out. Here's
Yeah.
our control for our stabilizer jack.
Okay, cool.
I think this is like a 18-foot awning.
Wow, that's long.
It does fully
Big.
extend.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
it comes out about another
extends.
6 feet, I guess. But
Yeah.
right now we've
Wow.
got it in a little bit because it is a little breeze thing.
Yeah.
Over
Uh-huh.
here is a larger access to our little basement area.
Oh, dang.
Keep my weight stuff in here
Cool.
and just kind of other odds and ends.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
a
very
lot of room.
organized right now. Here, let me turn the light on.
Yeah.
No,
That didn't really work.
It's on, but isn't really helping. But we do have a lot of room here. And then
Yeah.
here is our battery. We do have one battery in here. Eventually
Oh,
we'll
nice.
upgrade to probably some lithium or something. I don't know if we'll do that on this rig or not. And then here, concluding this amazing tour,
It's been
is
good.
this is kind of our essentials. Got some stuff in here for like changing oil.
Right?
I've got these kind of leveling blocks, and these can assist in changing a flat if need be.
Oh, that
I
comes in
kind of I don't
handy.
know. There's hodgepodge.
Yeah.
There's some tools in here, a couple coolers, a jack.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is where I keep kind of the stuff right when we get to a farm. I have all of our
Right.
blocks and all that kind of stuff in there.
Yeah, right there and
And,
ready. Cool. Yeah.
That's really it. Not a
Nice.
whole lot to it, but
Solstice Superlight 29 VHS.
But we do love this rig. We got it used, and like Becky said on the inside tour, we just got started. We didn't sit around looking for the perfect thing or the
Right.
right thing necessarily at the time. We really didn't know what we were
Yeah.
doing. We started out by watching a lot of YouTube
Oh,
and
really?
just trying to figure out
Yeah.
what we wanted. But the main thing is we didn't wait around. We got started. We didn't break the bank.
Yes.
Getting something that We didn't necessarily know if we were going to enjoy or like or continue doing, so this was a great way to get started.
Right.
And
yeah.
here we are. All right,
Perfect.
that's it. Bye now.
All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, so I used good old Chat GPT to what are the 5 most searched topics on YouTube that people either considering full-time RVing or part-time RVing look for, and they were in no particular order: RV life for beginners, best RVs for full-time living, RV living costs and budgeting, boondocking and free camping tips, and best places to RV in the US. So let's go through this quick because I don't want this to be very long. So, all right, RV life for beginners. What would you say RV life for beginners?
Well, I'd say RV life for beginners. Beginners. I'm beginning to talk.
Okay, come on, we gotta hurry up.
Okay, would be just to do a little research. First, just do it. Just start. You never learn anything really until you just jump right in and start. So we did do a little bit of research and figured out.
How'd we do it?
Facebook
YouTube?
groups, YouTube. Really watching a lot of people on YouTube, but also Facebook groups give a lot of value.
That's true.
And really just meeting other people you know that camp and RV. They can give you tons of information, invaluable amounts of information.
So yeah, for beginners, I say the biggest thing is do research, but also don't paralyze yourself by it. Here I go again. I say it all the time and I always stumble over it. Paralysis by analysis. You know, you can get lost in the weeds of trying to have the perfect rig, the perfect truck, the perfect tow vehicle, well, all this stuff, and they'll like paralyze you from just getting out there and making the choice to do it and just jumping right in. So there's kind of a fine line there of being prepared, but also don't hesitate, just do it. So, all right, best RVs for full-time living. This probably wouldn't be high on the list, but it's perfectly fine. My only complaint about this is our closet space, but there's a lot of storage space in the kitchen and like pantry, bookshelves, entertainment center, but in our bedroom, not so much.
Jennings doesn't have any kind of closet in her room. She has 4 drawers under her bottom bunk, and then we did put a little rack in her bathroom so she has some space to put things like her makeup and towels and toothpaste and things like that. But in our bedroom we have 1 small closet, and it's a half a closet, so if you put a dress you kind of have to like stuff it in there, and then we have 3 drawers. So definitely back to though what RV is best for you. We didn't let that stop us from buying this one. We figured out a way to make it work, and what you find is you really end up kind of wearing the same thing over and over.
That smell. What's that
You
smell? What smell?
don't necessarily have to have that closet full of stuff anymore as you start to change your habits. But people ask all the time, should I get a 5th wheel? Should I get a Class A? Should I get a bumper pull? Should I get, I don't know,
Well, there's Class C's, there's Class B's, there's vans, there's all kinds of
or should I
options.
get one that has a bunk in the middle or one that has a separate bunk bedroom? So really get what you need for the family you have, but you can always change after you try it out for a little while. If it doesn't work, it is a vehicle that you can take good care of and then sell. So in the long run, we may get something different, but for now it's serving our purpose.
Yep. All right, so on to the next. RV living costs and budgeting.
I have no clue.
Wow. Okay. RV living costs.
Well,
That's such a loaded question because it can be literally very inexpensive, or it can be the most expensive thing you've ever done. It depends on how you're living, what you're doing, where you're going, what parts you're staying in, what you own, how much gas you're spending.
so as far as a budget goes, I think that it just depends on where you're going, what campgrounds you're going to. Campgrounds can be $25 or $30 a night. They can go up to $180 a night outside of New York City. So it depends on where you're going, how long you're staying there. A lot of parks have nightly rates, weekly rates, monthly rates. And then like Frank said, it depends on how far you're driving, how much gas you're getting, whether or not you have the gas savings card, whether or not you cook meals and have, you know, enough for 4 or 5 meals when you do one-time cooking. You just really have to plan your schedule and based on where you're going and how your family lives.
She mentioned the fuel card. I'll link it in the description. All right. Yeah. So cost is like a huge thing. You just don't know. All right. Boondocking and free camping tips. We don't boondock a lot. We'd like to. Our rig is wired for solar, but we do not have any solar panels. We also have a deep cell liquid acid battery, I think is the proper term, but we actually got to experience some boondocking last night as the power went out at the park we're at. So what do we have? We have a generator. We have I'll link it too, but we have a Westinghouse. I believe it's a 5500 generator, and it is dual fuel. It's gas and propane. We primarily use propane, and it works great. We're able to power pretty much everything we need. We can run our Starlink. We can have the TV on. We can have, we got a little kettle warmer for hot water if we want to make coffee or tea. We can usually run our microwave. We try not to run any of the big appliances all at the same time. But
we have not boondocked too many times except for in a Cracker Barrel parking lot once. And one of the Harvest hosts was pretty much a boondocking experience.
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely ways to get out there and boondock. My recommendation is if it's something that you're thinking about, is start out with what you have and go do it and see how it goes. And then you can better figure out what suits your lifestyle. How much electricity are you actually using? And then if you're going to go the solar lithium battery route, then you can better have a clear understanding of what your needs are and build it out according to that. All right, next. Best places to RV in the U.S. Wow.
Right now, it's just been places we were already familiar with. Let's put it that way. We are planning on going, well, it was Gulf Shores and it was, you know, areas we've been to before. So what we plan to do is have a better answer for that soon as we go up north from here and we head into Colorado and Zion and places
well,
like that.
I disagree. We've been in a lot of places. A lot of people haven't been to Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores, Alabama is a great place. We were at a park right off the beach. We weren't directly on the beach, but we were within 2 miles of the beach. It was fairly affordable at the time. It was kind of in the shoulder season in that area, so it was around $800 a month. They do go up during snowbird season. I think it was $1,100 a month, so it can be a little expensive, but it was beautiful. The name of it, I'll link.
Island Retreat.
Island Retreat. Where else? I mean, there was a beautiful park in Mobile, Alabama. We stayed at Corps of Engineers in Dallas. We went up to Michigan in the UP, which was absolutely gorgeous and amazing. We were in New York. We were at Niagara Falls. We stayed right on Lake Ontario, so we've been a lot of places. There's some beautiful places, but there's still a ton of places we haven't been. You know, we were in New York City, or actually we were in Jersey City, right outside New York, at Liberty Harbor RV Park.
Now we've been in Arizona for about 3 months, and we plan on being here 1 more month before we head north, and we have several parks already picked out where we're doing an event with some other families.
Obviously the national parks are huge on the list. We've been to Grand Canyon, we've been to Zion. This summer we're going to try to experience more. We want to hit all the parks in Utah. We're going to be in Colorado. I don't know if we'll make it up to Montana, Wyoming, up there. We just don't know, and that's kind of the beauty of it. We don't know everything we're going to do, but we love Arizona. It's beautiful here. It kind of depends on where you're from. Like if you're from a certain area in the country, like I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, I love RVing in Tennessee. Well, Eastern Tennessee, yeah, but I'm not going to say I love RVing around the Memphis, Tennessee area because I'm from there. I've seen everything there possibly is to see and know and do in that area. So it's all relative to where you want. I think the national parks are huge attractions. There's all kinds of national parks, state parks, monuments, you name it, beaches, mountains, whatever.
There's
whatever.
so much to see is what he's trying to wrap it up
Yeah,
and say.
and
There's so
so-
much to see.
But you're never going to see it if you don't get
So
out there
get
and
out and
start
do
and do
it.
it.
Do a little research, buy a rig, get going, and you'll be able to do it
When
all.
you figure it out, just go.
So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how we can provide better information to you. And we do want to say that this video is sponsored by Wellness on Wheels. And if you'd like to hear about Wellness on Wheels, check it out in the link.
That's right. Stay safe. Peace.